First things first, key to the left to pop out your seat. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of this guy. And remove your battery. You most likely will need a deep well socket because it has a post that everything goes on. There's our 10 mil. We should have our 2 wires. There's our first, that's our main from our battery. And then we have the one from the R&R, which is that guy right there. Now these 2 wires, you can see they're together. These are our 2 wires from our regulator rectifier. So you get those freed up from everything else. And then this is the part I can't really show you because it just, well, I can. It just fishes down here. It just fishes down here. It goes down behind the battery and around here and up front. And all you're gonna do is take this out and retrace it with the new wire. Back up through and then out up top. So let's do that real quick and then we will go from there. Mine seem to be routed below. And then back up. So I have to pull them down below. And if you want to, you can cut these ends off to make it easier to pull them out, but you're gonna have to retrace it anyway with the new ones. All right. There's that. Got one more zip tie down here. All right. Now that this is out, I can show what it looks like. It's pretty obvious why this one is bad. So, taking a hit here, and also it looks like it's been hit here, and these are just crossing over and grounding out, causing a lot of issue. But it's both sides. I mean, these are almost not contacting at all. So, between that guy and this, obviously this is just beat up. Got a replacement over here from Rick's, and these are pretty specialty R&R to my knowledge, so I would probably only use the Rick's unless you're going to cut the old one up to adapt and run some wires all the way back, or use these, which if it's messed up, I wouldn't use the old wires anyway. So we'll go ahead and retrace our steps with this one and see if we're all good to go. All right, everything on the front end is bolted up. So now we know how long our lines are gonna be. So you come back up through here. All right, everything is now routed the same way, so we just have to do the reverse on here. We can go battery back in and see if she's charging. That's pretty much job done. So I'm gonna add some zip ties to the bottom frame like it had on there previously, and then we'll roll it out, see if it charges. Even at super low idle, at cold, we are doing 14 volts and then some. that is exactly what we're looking for. At idle, we're charging great now, just over 14 volts. One thing I do want to add, when the R&R was hit on this bike, it tucked everything up under and kind of mushed it against the engine. That's why all the wires were looking frayed, because they were hitting the engine. So, which is real bad. So I actually bent the frame back down to where it's straight and where it's supposed to be. So if you've had this happen on yours, you need to go ahead and bend that frame back down instead of just kind of forcing it into place and bolting it down. You're gonna have a lot of problems in the future. So make sure you check that as well. But that is it for this one.